Hello everyone. Are you ready to check your knowledge of present simple tense? In the previous lesson, you learned how to form present simple tenses. The link for that video is in the description. Today, you will do exercises to check your understanding and practice using the present simple tense in different contexts. First, I will ask you questions, and at the end of each section, I will give you the correct answers and explain those answers. You can write the responses in the comment section and also write the score you got. Please let me know if you want more practice questions. If you do, I will make another video with other questions. So let's start. Exercise number 1. In this exercise, I will ask you 5 questions. And what you have to do is, you have to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb in the present simple tense. And in these sentences, the verb you can see in brackets or parentheses. She blank go to the gym every morning. Think about the answer. I will give you the answers at the end of this section. Question number 2. They blank study Spanish on weekends. You have to write the correct form of study here. The sun rise in the east. You have to write the correct form of rise here. Question number 4. He play the guitar beautifully. You can write the correct form of play for this sentence in the comment section. Question number 5. We live in the neighborhood for 5 years. You have to write the correct form of live here. Have you done all the questions? If not, you can go back, check all the questions again, and write the correct answers. I will give you the answers in a moment. I will also explain those answers. Here are the answers. She goes to the gym every morning. Because it's she, we don't say go, it's goes. With he, she, and it, we add s or es with the verb. And how you pronounce it? Goes, not goes, goes. They study Spanish on weekends. With I, we, they, you, and plurals, we don't change the verb form. We only use the base form of the verb as it is. The sun rises in the east. It's only one sun we are talking about. So it rises. We add s next to it. He plays the guitar beautifully. It's third person singular. He. It's one person we are talking about. So he plays. We live in this neighborhood for the 5 years. It's we, more than one person. With we don't change the verb form. Let's move on to the next section. In this section, you will rewrite the sentences using the present simple tense. The first sentence is, they usually take the bus to work. Turn it into negative sentence. Write that down in the comment section. Question number 2. She finishes her work by 6 p.m. Turn it into question form. You can write it in the comment section. She finishes her work by 6 p.m. He writes stories for a magazine. Turn it into a negative statement. You can write that statement in the comment section. They watch movies every Friday. Turn the statement into a question. Please write that in the comment section. We go for a walk after dinner. Turn it into a negative statement. You can write that negative statement in the comment section. If you haven't done all the questions yet, you can go back, see the questions again, and do them before I give you the correct answers. The negative statement would be, they usually don't take the bus to work. Don't is the reduction of do not. We use the helping verb do because the subject is they. With they, I, we, you, and a plural subject, we always use do. So they usually don't take the bus to work. Does she finish her work by 6 p.m.? We use does, not do, for he, she, it, and a singular subject. And for question, does come before the subject. And at the end, we write the question marks in writing. When we are using does, we use the verb in its base form and we don't add any s or es with it. So it will be finish. Does she finish? Does she finishes will be wrong. She finishes her work by 6 p.m. But if you are asking question, does she finish her work by 6 p.m.? He doesn't write stories for a magazine. Doesn't is the reduction of does not. And with does not, we write the verb in its base form. Write. He doesn't write stories for a magazine. With the subjects I, we, you, they, and plural subjects, we use do. And because it's a question, we write do before the subject. Do they? Do they watch movies every Friday? We don't go for a walk after dinner. Because the subject is we, that's why we use helping verb do and not does. Don't is the reduction of do not. We don't go for a walk after dinner. Let's move on to the third section. First question is, she usually cook or cooks dinner at 7 p.m. You have to choose the correct form of the verb. Question number 2. They doesn't or don't like spicy food. Choose the correct verb form. Question number 3. The train arrive or arrives at 9 a.m. every day. Choose the correct verb form. Question number 4. He has or have a pet dog named Max. Question number 5. We plays or play basketball on Sundays. If you haven't answered the questions yet, you can go back, answer those questions before I give you the answers. Here are the answers. She usually cooks dinner at 7 p.m. Because the subject is she, we will add s next to the base form of the verb. So it will be cooks. They don't like spicy food. It's a negative sentence, so we use helping verb do and we add not with it. Do not. Don't is the reduction of do not, and we are using don't because the subject is they. The train arrives at 9 a.m. every day. We are talking about one thing. It's one train, the train. That's why we add s with the base form of the verb. The train arrives. He has a pet dog named Max. Because it's he, we will use has and not have. We play basketball on Sundays. Because the subject is we use the base form of the verb in its original form. I hope these questions gave you a good practice. If you want to practice more, do let me know. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. I will see you again with another lesson on English language. Until then, bye.